Here's a doozy. How about dysfunctional family? You ever been told that your family was dysfunctional? I know ours sure was. I know growing up we spent some hours being told that our family was dysfunctional. In fact, I'm sure most families now would say we're all dysfunctional. But here's what I want you to get in this. Let's take a position here. Let's take the position that God is omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient. If we take that position, I'm not sure that this thing called dysfunctional family really is labeled correctly. And what I mean by that is God is operating everything through the laws he put into place. The universe is operating according to his laws. This planet has 4 seasons because of the laws. The laws of the little or the laws of the great. We're all abiding by some form of law. We just don't understand the law. So I want to give you some insight into that as it relates to family and relationships. So look at this. There's a law called the laws of cause and effect. You'll learn more about this when you take the concept therapy course. Every cause has its effect. Every effect has its cause. There is no such thing as chance. Everything happens according to law. Now, you either believe that or you don't. But if you don't believe that, then it messes with this idea that God is all-powerful and all-knowing and all-present, and that God made the laws. So if God made the laws, then nothing can escape law, and that every cause has its effect, and just one thing leads to another. What if in the family that it was a matter of cause and effect? What if it was a balancing act to teach us how to love? Who's addressing relationships from that standpoint? Because everything that is repressed has to express in either our body or our life. When you understand that, this becomes much easier to understand that there are no mistakes, even in a family. The children, if you're repressing, the children will express your repression. And if your family unit is repressing, then outside society will express. There'll be a balance of expression, repression. All physical disease is some form of expression of something being repressed. Here's some more on this. Is there a cause? We're all looking for a cause. We're looking for, well, this caused me issues, that caused me issues, this person caused me that, governments caused me this, my parents did this, my kids are doing this, my boss is doing this, the universe is doing this to me. Is there a cause? There's always a cause. And to label something just as dysfunctional is only because we're not seeing the functional side. We're not learning what is it trying to teach us. What is the feedback? It's not a blame. It's just an expression of things that have been repressed and not understanding the law of cause and effect. What is the cause? And wouldn't you like to know what the cause is and how it serves and why it's allowing itself to show up? And when we see it, we'll no longer call this family dysfunctional. We'll see it very functional, and we'll be very grateful. And we'll say things like, thank you, I love you, because of this expression due to my repression, or because of this repression, there's an expression to teach us how to love and to know who we really are and what we really are. This is just a hint of what you learn when you learn about these laws. We understand that the soul will choose. We have a choice. And we impress our subconscious, and that subconscious will express in our body and in our life. That's just a hint of what you get to understand in this process, this creative law, this communication law. There's laws that teach us how to live life and understand that there is no cause without an effect and no effect without a cause. As you understand what the cause is and what the effect is and the effect of the cause, you'll begin to appreciate your life better, and you'll see what life is trying to demonstrate to you and you'll love life and you'll appreciate life.